What is up, everyone? How's it going? Hope you're keeping well, and welcome back to the channel. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to fix this. There we go. That should be it. No, it's not. And then this one. No. One more should be this. Don't know why it's like that, but anyway. Right, we'll figure that out in a sec. 2 seconds there now. Lovely start to the stream with this. Bear with me now. I'll just get this over. If I can't get it, we'll just have to keep going. Should be alright like this. No. There we go. I don't know why it's like that. Maybe if I put this over this, actually. That should be it then. No. Great start to the stream today. That over that, I think. No. And then, okay, now we're just going to leave it. So, alright. Bit of a camera still on the screen, but forget about it. We'll move on. Right. Right. Hope everyone's keeping well. Lovely start to the stream this morning. We've got Michael Monin in the chat. Hope you're keeping well. Michael was chatting to you on Instagram during the week, and William then as well. That's going to annoy me now for the rest of the stream, but might come back to them in a few minutes or so. But for now, it's going to just be like that for now. Right. Chewy FPL, how's it going, man? Good luck this week on Sanchez and their Bravka. Should I roll or make a goalkeeper transfer? I'd roll. No point using a transfer on that. Definitely not. Right, hope everyone's keeping well. We'll start off as well. Abbas as well. Should I get Foden this week in place of Gordon or in place of Son? If I roll the transfer, I'll have two free transfers next week. Also, when will Haaland play? So the quotes from Pep's press conference is that he won't be back till January. So we don't know whether that's going to be the start of January, middle of January, late January. But luckily for us, we went with Solanke over the last couple of weeks. So we were able to chase his points, and hopefully he can get some against Spurs as well this weekend. Okay, we'll start off proceeding. So maybe if I go into the Premier League app and try this again, hopefully it's gonna work now. No, it's not working. It's not having manners today. If I do this, I don't think it's gonna work right now. Don't know why that's not working anyway. Right, maybe if I even put this maybe like this, I don't think it. There we go. Right, that's better. Great start to the stream, so apologies about that. Anyway, right, start off proceedings anyway as normal. Game week 19, sorry, 39 points of the week. Hopefully you can all see that. Okay, I think you can. Lovely, yeah. Disappointing game week, not gonna lie. Only 4 players returning. Trent, Pedro Porro, Solanke and Son. Really wanted that Arsenal clean sheet. Was really hoping for that Arsenal clean sheet on Wednesday or Thursday night. Didn't get it, unfortunately. Unfortunately didn't get it. Was the ball out? We'll start off with that. While I'm at this as well, if you are watching, we've 19 in the chat as well. Please do give the stream a like, and if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do give the channel a subscribe to the channel as well. Was the ball out for Sucheks? I'm biased anyway because I had 2 Arsenal defenders. First poll of the day. We'll see what you think on that as well. I think it was out. I put up an Instagram post, and it was in the Instagram post. I didn't use the right frame, but I definitely think it was out. But as I said, a bit biased on the Arsenal double defence. They are playing Fulham this weekend now, so hopefully we do get a clean sheet this weekend. What's the poll saying? No. 1 vote saying no. Fair enough. We'll give that a couple of minutes or so. Grand. Right, 39 points. Now ranked at 199k. I was 198k. I must have went down another k after it updated. So, but yeah, not the worst. We're still just inside the top 200k. We'll get into my team in a bit then as well. So we'll get straight back to the chat as well. 50-50 at the moment as well on the poll as well. Right, Abbas, what are you saying? Should I get Foden this week in place of Gordon or in place of Son? If I roll the transfer, I'll have 2 free transfers next week. If you can bench Gordon at all, I'd probably bench Gordon there, to be fair. City as well. If I wouldn't be getting rid of Son this week anyway. Son's definitely a captaincy candidate this week if you can at all captain him. If you've got City lads, I'd probably captain them, but trying about bringing in Foden. What's the rest of your team, Abbas, is what I would say. Definitely don't get rid of Son. If you have a strong starting 11, but you're saying there you've already got 2 free transfers, maybe you can do the Foden to Gordon move. As you see here, I'm kind of backed myself into a corner now with my 4 defenders, so I can't really. I could if I wanted to, but I can't really go for Gordon to Foden, and then I do think Arsenal are going to get a clean sheet. We'll start off with the clean sheet odds. That's where we'll start off. Here on Draft Hound. Hopefully you can all see this all right. So clean sheet odds. Arsenal are pretty high, are they? Third favourite. Man City first. No surprise there. Sheffield United at home. They haven't kept a clean sheet in 8 games, which I was very surprised by that. But yeah, Arsenal third favourite there, just behind Villa, who are playing Burnley at home. Is Matty Cash going to start? Probably will, by the sounds of the injuries that Villa have. So if you have Cash in the team, would you play him? Probably not. I wouldn't move him on, to be fair. He's been a bit of a troll the last couple of weeks. But yeah, Arsenal third favourite there, which is good as a double Arsenal defensive holder. So hopefully we do get that clean sheet. Right, here we go. So right, there's the clean sheet odds. We'll come back to that later on when we've got a few more on the stream as well. But what's the chat saying then? 12 votes, 58-42 was it out. I'm assuming there's a lot of Arsenal defenders like myself. Right, Frederick made the most savage wildcard in history. Made 10 changes in my wildcard, selling Raya, Saliba, Trippier, Pedro Porro, Douglas Luiz, Solanke, Salah, Richarlison, Son. Let us know, Frederick, what the actual team is if you're getting rid of all those. Would you getting rid of Salah just before Newcastle at home? I'm probably going to be captaining myself, to be fair. Fair enough getting rid of Trippier, fair enough getting rid of, well, not even fair enough getting rid of Raya this week. The Arsenal lads, maybe I am a bit biased. So would you be getting rid of the Spurs lads? Richarlison, I probably would keep him if Son is off. But let us know. We'll make a wildcard team later on in the video. Okay, cool. Right, Candlewax, could you help me with a free hit team? Stuck a template one in the Patreon. Right, Candlewax, I'll get it open on the Patreon app. If anyone wants to join the Patreon, my own Patreon, there's a link in the bio as well. Right, what are you saying? So I'm free hitting this week. Last game, make a prize league. What do you think? Right, so I'm going to build Candlewax's team here for now on the screen and see what you make of it then as well. While I'm at this, give the stream a like, sure, while you can. Right, so he's gone for Ederson. Have to be careful as well, make sure not to lock this team in as well. I'm on a massive TV screen here as well, so hopefully the mouse doesn't decide to click anything stupid, because that'll be a lovely start to the game week. Right, Ederson in goals. He's gone for Dalot, Zinchenko. Keep it going. 50-50 on the poll anyway. I'd say there's a mix. No Trent is surprising there, Candlewax. So Foden then in midfield, as he's son, he has Bruno, Odegaard, Foden. Right, we'll change this up. No, Salah is interesting. Maybe I'm just a bit too biased for Salah. Cool, and then Salah. No Saka, no Saka as well. Right, we'll get this done. And then Alvarez, Watkins, and then cool. Right, we'll get this done quickly. Right, if anyone's free hitting, let us know. Weird enough week, I'd assume, to be free hitting, especially with the fixtures. I suppose City, if you wanted to load up on all City, but I probably would leave it off for a double game. Right, Chelsea here. So who is he? And Nkunku. And then Odegaard, Foden. I have to go back to City, lovely. I'll just search for the players here, sure. Of course, it can't have any team on. Right, Odegaard. A lot of clicking here. Sorry about this. Odegaard, Foden. And then I had Son, Bruno. Let us know while I'm at this. Where are you watching in the world as well? I know we've a lot of people watching in India, normally Malaysia, it's mad to see all the different parts of the world people tune in as well. Right away, Odegaard, Foden, Richarlison then. What about Pedro Porro as well? While I'm saying this, I can see Pedro Porro in the team here as well. Absolute sunboyo. 4 goals conceded, 2 bonus points. It was an absolute crazy return. Right, he's gone for double Chelsea defence. Is interesting against Luton. Luton are very good at home, to be fair. So we'll get this up on screen first for Candle Wax, and then we'll see how we get on. And then call will. And then last 2, Dallo and Zinchenko. Forest at home as well. I wouldn't be that confident of a clean sheet for United. We have looked better. Well, not really. We got the win against Villa. That's it. Right, and then Zinchenko here. Right, so here's Candle Wax's free hit team. Never mind Dubravka on the bench. It's meant to be Flecken. But yeah, let me know what you think of this. Triple Spurs at home to Bournemouth. Fair enough. Bournemouth are looking decent, though, to be fair. Triple Chelsea. I don't know what I'd be going triple Chelsea on a free hit. Away to Luton. Triple City here too on his free hit. Fair enough. Ederson and goals. It pretty much should be a guaranteed 6 points. You'd definitely hope. But if I was free hitting here, let me know as well what you think in the comments. But if I was free hitting here, I'd be loading up on definitely 3 City. I'd be having Trent in there. Surely you have to have Trent if he does pop off against a poor Newcastle side. I'd nearly go double Arsenal defence as I am now at the moment. Yeah, triple Chelsea. I like Nkunku, nothing wrong with that. Maybe even Palmer then as well. On the free hit. Right, if I was doing it, this is what I'd show. All right, definitely not Bruno. Sorry, Candle Wax. I'm a United fan as well. I wouldn't go near us. No. Right, we'll leave it as. We'll put Gabriel in just because he's more of a threat from set pieces. He got his goal against Fulham last season. I remember I benched him, and he got 15 points. So hopefully he gets it this weekend. And to be honest, I'd be happy enough with a clean sheet for Arsenal in that double defence. Right, who are we looking at? I understand the Odegaard pick, to be fair. Nothing wrong with that Odegaard pick. He looked very well during the week. He's a very tidy footballer. Right. Out of this, then Watkins is in there, yeah. Free hit, just load up on City, I think, yeah. You could even get rid of Ederson there. Even go for Grealish as well. If you want, I'd just thinking about the City attack instead of the City defence. Even Bernardo. We'll put Grealish in there for now. Let us know what you make of this free hit team then. So we're going to have to play a 3-4-3. Because I like Nkunku, to be fair, as well. So do I take out Richarlison? As bad as it sounds, I'm going to leave Saka in just because he's on penalties. Just because, yeah, he was very unlucky during the week. Double, you have to have Trent in there. Sorry, you have to have Trent. Sorry, get rid of this. So, is that a good enough free hit team? Maybe not. See, it's a weird week. You're only loading up on City lads if you are free hitting. And then a goalkeeper for clean sheet potential. Martinez at home to Villa, maybe. It's not a great free hit team, to be honest with you. I don't think it's the right week for free hitting. Pedro Porro as well against Bournemouth. Wouldn't be surprised to see Bournemouth scoring. I do expect them to score, you know. Solanke's in great form, Bournemouth are in great form, but 3-4-3 there, not mad on a Candle Wax, to be honest, if you're free hitting. 3 City, would nearly go 3 Arsenal if you could as well, but yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. It's a bad week for free hit. I'm just going to reset this team and go back out there, but yeah, I'd definitely wait for the blank week, for a double game week, for a free hit. That's what I would say. Right, 21 votes, 62 to 38%. Lovely stuff. For the Souček's goal being out of play. Right, I'm gonna end this poll, and right, I'll get back to this quick. Hopefully that's all right, Canada. Not much help there, but I don't think it's the right. I don't think it's the right week for free hitting. Alright. Who's the early kickoffs? Chelsea. Will we get any team news? Maybe we'll see. On stream. So I'm sorry, just getting back to this lad. Right, my team's the same as yours, bro. Should I bring in Foden? I was tempted to, but it's just because Arsenal have that Fulham game. I'm expecting Arsenal. Free hit, but right. So, would it bring in Foden? It's just because that I have the double Arsenal. I wouldn't be surprised to see them getting a clean sheet. Fulham have been pretty bad. Bournemouth beating them 2 or 3-0, was it? Or was it? It was 3-0, wasn't it? Last week. Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully we get that clean sheet. Gordon's on the bench. I'm happy enough just to bench him. Save the free transfer. And then we're okay with that, I think. Salah captain there as well. Would I change it to Son? No, I'm happy enough leaving it on Salah. He was very unlucky not to get a haul against Burnley the last day. So hopefully he does get it this weekend. You could argue because I'm playing Pedro Porro and Solanke, do I bring in Foden for Gordon, play 3-5-2, with Pedro Porro on the bench. But we saw how good Pedro Porro was during the week. 4 goals conceded. Keep saying it, come back to it. 4 goals conceded, and yeah, he still managed to get 2 bonus points. Can I do a team under 10% ownership players? Right, well, we've I'm being worked this morning, I'll tell you that. Right, anyway, Nkunku definitely under 10%. Nice differentials anyway. I was meant to do a trade December differentials, I just didn't get around to it. Right, we'll remove all these and then we'll do the ownership, lads. I know for a fact Richarlison is under 10% and Nkunku is definitely under 10%. We'll just get it up here on ownership. This might go from highest to lowest though. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we'll start off at midfield, less than 10. Bruno, I don't like Bruno, no. Douglas Luiz, surprised by that he's under 10%. Very surprised by that. Must have been the red card. Douglas Luiz is a nice pick for sure. Kudos, but he's off to the African Cup of Nations, so don't go near him. Anyway, Bernardo Silva isn't bad. Garnacho there as well. Is definitely nice. He's good value. But United are so poor at the moment. Gross has been ticking along nicely as well. We might stick Gross in as our last pick there. Grealish this weekend, maybe as well. I did have him in that free hit team. We'll put Olise. That's the lad, Olise. There we go. That's our midfield sorted for the under 10%. Forwards, I know Nkunku is definitely in there for sure. Let's see who we can get under 10%. Who's this for in the chat, by the way? JS. Hopefully this is alright for you, JS here. Right. João Pedro is just over it. Wilson came back on at the weekend when they were losing, and Nkunku. There's just too much rotation between Isaac and Chris Wood as well. Do you know what? I nearly like Alanga. I might put Alanga back into the team there in the midfield instead of Chris Wood. Alanga was looking very, very sharp against Newcastle. For the sake of it, though, we'll put Wood in now for under 10%. He's a man in form at the moment. He deserves a spot. Good stuff. And then the defence. Then I might even switch Alanga if he is in there. Let's see if he is for one of the. Well, no, I like Elise maybe over Bernardo Silva. He's 1.7. Yeah, I like Alanga. He's been ticking along nicely the last couple of weeks, has he? 10-7. Well, the last 2 weeks anyway. 3 assists in his last 2. Nothing wrong with that at all. Right, get this up here. Cool. Right. Alanga over. We'll leave Bernardo Silva now just because of the fixture, and then defenders then under 10%. Let's see who we can get. Pau, if he's back fit. Botman isn't a bad shout there, 5.4, but just because of the fixtures for Newcastle over the next couple, maybe leave him out for now. You can get him back in a week or two. People talking about a Palace clean sheet this weekend against Brentford at home. Brentford were pretty bad against Wolves, to be fair, yeah. Dallo isn't bad, but it's just United defence. It's just United. Konsa as well this weekend. Yeah, Konsa's not a bad shout. It's going to be hard to get 5 defenders anyway for under 10. I'd say we'll have to go back there, do we? Alex Moreno. I like Alex Moreno. Dina's going to be out for the next 20 to 25 days, if I'm correct in saying. So Moreno isn't a bad shout there. Right, what else have we? Udogi at 4.8, 9.7% ownership. And then one more. Ben White just misses out. I'm not going to include Caldwell. Gusto isn't bad, but you know what? He got 8 points, so maybe. But it's just that Chelsea defence. Don't be expecting for any clean sheets. Right, and then goalkeepers then under 10% is Martinez. No, he's 12. Vicario isn't bad. Dubravka, we're going to leave Dubravka in. Just 2 bad fixtures coming up, but apart from that, then he's not bad. And then Raya isn't bad at all for 6% ownership. Did he get any bonus points there the last 6? No. Sean Luca, if you're still in the chat there, you got a nice little haul there the last couple of days. He'd Raya, João Pedro, and someone else. He'd Gusto as well, but he had a nice return there during the week. Under 10% ownership there, team as well. Have a quick look at it there, and I'll just get back to these lads here as well. Salah. If you're on free hit, who else would you be doing? Goalkeeper. Right, we'll reset this back then as well, so there's no messing. Right, cool. Back to the chat here. So under 10% ownership team, and then I'll get my team up in a couple of minutes time then as well. Right, back to this. Your game week 19 score is the same as mine, except -4 even with Solanke cap. This week, who are you captain? I'm going with the birthday boy Watkins. Didn't know it was his birthday. Fair enough. I'm going with Salah. I think we'll put up this video just because it was a tough enough one. But we'll sack the cameraman. I don't know if you'll hear this on screen as well, but yeah, I'm going Salah captain. Cameraman's getting sacked after that, to be fair. But yeah, Salah captain this week against a leggy Newcastle defence. He was very unlucky not to get a return, as I can see in the next comment there from William. Captain Trent last week. How Salah didn't return though was pure luck on my part. Yeah. Hey, you had the balls to Captain Trent, so absolutely nothing wrong with that. Fair play to you. You somehow got your 3 bonus points. I was happy enough with Trent in the team, just with the 3 bonus as well. So I'll definitely take that. Who are you captain of this week, William? Let us know. We'll get that up next year on the captaincy poll for the week. See what the chat is saying. Who else? Son, and then Walkinshaw as well. See what the chat is saying there. Right. People are saying the camera froze. Is it still froze now? Oh, it is frozen. Lovely. Right, bear with me 2 secs. So, great. Alright, hopefully we'll get this back up quick. Right, hopefully you can see my lovely face there and it's back on. Some technical difficulties this morning. Right, hopefully we're back there in the chat. Apologies now. Hopefully that's okay. Right, that should be alright. Let us know. Good stuff for that. Maybe because I'm doing the polls, they're freezing, but let me know. Am I back there? It's okay for me there, but let us know if I am. Cool. Right. Back to the chat. So is everyone saying? Right. Come on, Sean Luca. Cheers. Good stuff. Captain Trent. Good stuff. Right. I think I probably have to stop doing the poll, so because even last week then I did up a poll and the stream went kind of weird after that. Right, Brian, back to you. So if you had Haaland, would you do Haaland, Alvarez and switch back to Haaland or not? I'm thinking of saving those free transfers instead. Yeah, let us know who else you have, Brian. Yeah, because yeah, I wouldn't be getting rid of Haaland just to get him back in. Then you probably have cover on your bench. You might have another Arsenal defender who could easily get 6 points as well. People are saying they're not sure about it, Alvarez Hall. He was dropping deep during the week against Everton, to be fair, but let's see how he does get on. JS, I'd like to play with differential players, so my team is Vicario, Petrovic, Walker, Gusto, Zinchenko, Soufal, Konsa, Foden, Douglas Luiz, Odegaard, Garnacho, Bowen, Jesus, Cunha and Kunku. Would you change anything there? Love from Fillon. Lovely stuff, man. JS, appreciate that. Walker, Zinchenko, Konsa is what I would do in the fence. Foden, Douglas Luiz, Odegaard, Garnacho, Bowen, nice. And then probably Jesus and Kunku. Bench Cunha then. Nice team there if you're looking for differentials. Yeah, good stuff. I like that a lot. It's a nice different way to play the game anyway as well. Alright, let's see. Are we back up live? I think we are. Yeah, good stuff. Right. Also as well, if anyone does want to become a member on the channel, I just set it up last night. Probably was leaving it off a couple of weeks, but I just had to get a few bits made on design as well. You can become a member. If you hit that money icon, you can have a look at the different tiers. And yeah, it's just a monthly subscription to the channel if you want to support the channel at all. But completely up to yourself. But yeah, I'll leave that with you. Villa defender maybe, yeah, Breen. I think so against Burnley. I think it was when I was making the free hit team. But it wouldn't have any United players on a free hit. I don't think so either. Sakib, no. Forest, I think Forest will do something against us. That they'll get a goal. Lau, a surprise clean sheet this week will be Palace. What odds are they? 38%. Fifth favourite there. Nothing wrong with that. Brentford are looking pretty poor at the moment. Yeah, good stuff. Right, Mono here. Morning from Dublin. Good man, Mono. Areola, Gabriel, Pedro Porro, Trent. Good stuff. Salah, Saka, Palmer, Bowen. Good stuff. Alvarez, Watkins, Solanke. Bench Dubravka, Diaby, Taylor Byrne. Free transfer was Darwin to Alvarez. All good there, Mono. I like the... no, you don't have the Alvarez captain. That's what I was thinking of. I thought you had in Kunku, but no. Nice midfield. Salah, Saka, Palmer, Bowen. Just missing Son. Hopefully he well, I'm hoping he will get something, but he might hurt you this week. Right, good stuff. Back to the questions here. Camera frozen. Apologies about that. Yeah, tempted to take out Son. Can see Bournemouth winning Sakib. I'd keep him in. Even with Brighton scoring 4 the last day, he still managed to get an assist. So I'd keep him in the team for sure. On penalties as well. Hopefully he gets a little return before he goes off to the Asian Cup. Right, how are we looking here? Good stuff. Yeah, right. I'm not frozen. Any apologies about that. Frozen. I might even move this down a wee bit so you're not seeing the lovely curtain behind me as much. That's a bit better now. Right. Lau, no low for Estepinian. West Ham conceded 85 chances at their right back. Just nice for Estepinian. I think so. Yeah, he got some goal during the week as well. Maybe is he even? He probably was under 10% as well. Where is he there? No, just over 10%. But yeah, Estepinian's not a bad shout. They do have decent fixtures, am I right in saying, over the next couple? Yeah, West Ham, very nice run of fixtures. Oh, look at that, 21 to 28 for Brighton is very, very nice. If he gets by the West Ham game, injury free, he could be coming in at least. Game week 21, 22 there. I don't like the break there. 2nd of January to the 22nd of January. International break around the corner. Lovely, lovely stuff. Anyway, we'll worry about that when it comes around. Grealish might be out trying to claim gaff insurance. What's that about, Mono? We'll see. Right. Camera's back. Good woman, Sophie. All good. What do you think about Watkins, captain? Venox, have a nice day. Nothing wrong with him. What are they for scoring over 2.5 goals? We'll see now. Thing about Watkins, if he returns, he doesn't haul. 45% chance of Villa scoring 2+. Same as Liverpool, really. When was his last double-digit haul? We'll have a look. Am I right in saying he's 4 blanks as well in his last 4 games? Yeah, or no, 4 blanks in his last 5. Sorry. 1 double-digit haul against Bournemouth, 2 double-digit hauls, 3 double-digit hauls. Not bad, to be fair. Three double-digit hauls, but I always find with the case with Watkins, when he captains you, when you captain him, not when he captains you. When you captain him, he always manages to let you down. Yeah, we'll see on that, but not a bad shout, to be fair. I would put Salah just over Watkins, just because Salah's on penalties. Douglas Luiz did say in his stream the last day if Salah was going if Watkins did if Villa did get a penalty, he said on stream that he could give it to Watkins. But I just think it's if I had a City player, I'd be captaining a City player. But yeah, right, I might as well show you my team for now anyway. While we're here, we're just 30 subs off hitting 5,100 as well. So if you are watching, I think we're 30 subs off. Yeah, if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Just 30 subs off. We 26 in the chat. If you're not subbed to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button as well. Grealish's house was robbed last night, was it? I'll just have a look on that. We'll get the tweet up on screen if he has been. Grealish. Oh, you're right, yeah. £1 million in jewellery, Jesus. Right, we'll get that up on screen. So I didn't. Good man, Mono, for saying that. We'll get this headline up. There we go. £1 million in jewellery gone last night. So that is a big. Yeah, I think that's a big reason why he mightn't even play. Fair enough, Mono, for pointing that out. That means Foden mightn't play it through the centre, and he's going to play on the left then instead. So does that put Foden down? Maybe in the pecking order. Maybe slightly decrease him from a captaincy pick. Interesting. Okay. Well, hopefully he's all right. Grealish, £1 million is absolutely crazy. Obviously, but anyway. Head says Salah this week. Heart says hard to say no. City asset ALVAREZ in my case. If you had ALVAREZ, I probably would give him the armband just because I don't have him. But yeah, no, I would want a bit of that City team. You'd expect him to get two or three goals. Interesting in the chat, 65% on Salah captain there. Interesting, right. Okay, we'll end this poll. Maybe I stop at the polls. Maybe that's what was streaming. That was what was freezing everything. Just double check we're still going. Yeah, we are. Yeah, good stuff. Right. Ryan, what are you saying? Don't want to take a hit to do both, but need City cover this week. Would you recommend Gordon to Foden or Archer to ALVAREZ? Thanks as always. Don't want to take the hit to do both. Would you recommend Gordon to Foden or Archer to ALVAREZ? Out of those, I'd bench Gordon and do the Archer to ALVAREZ, only if you can. But that means you're putting a lot of money into ALVAREZ for one game. It might not pay off. If you can at all, do. But I'd nearly just bench Gordon and do the ALVAREZ move. Yeah, but only if you can if you have a plan to get Haaland back in. Then after that, Brighton don't play in Europe until March 2. So yeah, I like that a lot. So for rest opinion, if anyone missed that. 4.9. If the Arsenal lads are annoying me, I can move one of them on. Probably Gabriel, or maybe even Saliba, because he's a bit more expensive. But look at these fixtures. Of course, I click Brentford there. S opinion here, 4.9 million. Look at that. 21 to 28, pretty much all green as well, and lovely fixtures. And as Sean Lucas said there as well, Brighton don't play in Europe until March as well. So I'll leave that up for now anyway on stream. But lovely fixtures for Brighton there. Lovely fixtures. Right. Good stuff. Who else have we? Yeah, Grealish house got robbed. A good man for pointing out that Mono. William, I've one free transfer. I think Haaland might be back next week. Should I hold the transfer or go Bernardo Silva for Gordon? I'd hold the transfer. Let us know what the rest of your team is there, William. But I probably would hold the transfer. Yeah. At the moment, I'm saving I'm saving my transfer. I was tempted to get Foden in for Gordon, but it's just going to give me a headache down the line then with De Bruyne back and coming into the team. Could even do Gordon to Bowen, you know. Let's have a look at Bowen. He's been an annoying player not to own the last couple of weeks. He's hurt me rank every week, this fella. 6, 8, 8, 2, 7. 4 returns in his last 5, and he has nice fixtures. But I can always bring him in when Salah and Son are gone. He's annoying. He's annoying. Definitely not owning him. But yeah, we'll could do this Gordon to Bowen, and then bench possibly Pedro Porro. But I don't want to bench Pedro Porro, to be honest with you. But I do expect Bournemouth to get one. I'll be hoping for Pedro Porro attack and return if Bournemouth do get one, which I do think they will. To be honest, William, I'd just save the free transfer there. Yeah, definitely. Dalot to Walker and Son to Bernardo, Foden, or do one of them and roll. Dalot to Walker or Son. Definitely keep Son. Don't do the Son move. So currently have no City midfield. The midfield is Saka, Salah, Son, Bowen. Good midfield. You don't even really need City midfields there. And up top, Solanke, Darwin, and Watkins. So keep. I do Darwin to Alvarez is what I do there for sure. That's what I would do. And leave it at that. That's how you get your City cover in. Darwin, he mightn't even play. He got his goal, to be fair, but it's just too uncertain with that Liverpool front 3 or even front 4. But yeah, that's what I would say. Brian Powell's 90/0 minute player, right? He won't get a cameo appearance. He easily could. Is there something wrong with Diego Carlos as well? Maybe there isn't. Digna's definitely gone. Emre said he's not fully fit, but saying that they do have a break after this, don't they? Yeah, so wouldn't be surprised if he did play some of it. Yeah, we'll see there. I probably would start him, Brian. I probably would start him. Yeah, good stuff. Right, I'm gonna. What's going on here now with all of these notifications? Right, is that Paul Beats in the chat? I think it is. Beats it is. Yeah, right, good stuff. Here's Paul's team. So Palmer on the bench. Out of him, yeah, you definitely do have a bench and headache there. Areola on goals. Back 3 is all fine. Back 4 is all good. Just on the small uncertainty around Pau Torres there. I like the midfield. Salah captain, Solanke, Watkins, and Nkunku. Palmer on the bench. I try and get Palmer in there, but you can't. If you're betting on Spurs, would you bench Solanke? I wouldn't bench Solanke, to be honest with you. I'd prefer Palmer to Nkunku just because Palmer's on penalties there, Beats or Paul. It's a coin toss. It's definitely a coin toss. And Nkunku did look good. Palmer is dropping deep, but it's only if Chelsea get a penalty. Adds the rank as well. Palmer is he's certainly more higher on for 21%. Nkunku's probably around 5%. Am I right in saying that? 3.8, even less than that. So he is a nice differential. I'd be hoping Palmer does something, Paul, but I can see why you're benching him just because Nkunku is a nicer differential, but just because I'm ranked in as well. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. Let us know in the chat, who would you bench there? Would you bench Palmer, or would you bench even Richarlison? Would you bench Richarlison? He's getting hauled off around 60 minutes as well. It's between, yeah, I can see you just saying there as well. Would you bench Richarlison? Maybe, but he is playing up top as well for Spurs. How many minutes did he play last week? I think he came off around 60, was it? And he did get a yellow card as well, Richarlison. With Richarlison, it's either a goal or it's a yellow card. There's nothing really in between. But Kulusevski is suspended, so that's another thing. Yeah, he did play 64, 62. I forgot about that. Kulusevski is suspended, so that'll mean it's going to be Johnson, Son, and Richarlison through the middle. That's a tough one. That is it. Let us know in the chat. Yeah, let me know in the chat. I would try and play Palmer just because he's so high on and I'm expecting him to do well. Yeah, we'll see on that. FPL Cam in the chat. Good man, FPL Cam. What are you saying? On a long train and need advice. 2 free transfer, 4.9 in the bank. Current thoughts: either Archer to Alvarez or Gordon to Bowen. Just because you're you're playing Gordon, you probably need to get rid of him. I would do the Bowen transfer probably. Just with the Archer transfer, you're putting a lot of money into that. I know you'll get that money back with Son and Salah gone next week, but yeah, I probably would do the Bowen move just so you have Bowen in the team. Then, just if you bring in Alvarez, then you're going to be stuck with Alvarez and City. Someone in the yeah, it's all about team structure then as well. Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Gordon to Bowen, and there's one lad was messaging me last night. Gordon to Foden, and then he do Bowen the week after. I think it's just sensible to do the Bowen transfer, and then just forget about it then as well after that. So hopefully that's all right for you, FPL Cam. I'm following you back. You're tuning in as well, so I'll give you a follow if I'm not following you. Good man. Hopefully that's all right for you, Cam. Thanks for sending that in. Right, we'll put a little quote tweet on this saying rating teams on stream, so send them in. Yeah, so FPL Cam, I just do the Gordon to Bowen move is what I would do. Rating teams on stream. If anyone wants to send them in below. Right, get up this emoji. Right, where's my favorite emoji there with the arrow down? Right, anyone wants their team rated on stream, send it in under this tweet on Twitter, and we'll come back to this in a few minutes time. Right, back to the chat there as well. 33 watching. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We're just under now 30 subs off hitting 5,100. If we hit that before the stream ends, that would be absolutely unreal. So if you are watching this, please do hit that subscribe button as well. Right, do I do Hwang to Bowen, Foden, or Archer to Alvarez? Same thing there. Hwang's going to be alright, I thought you said. Or what was the quote on him? Yeah, I think Hwang's going to be fine. You probably do keep him against Everton at home. I would keep Hwang and then get rid of him next week. Then once he's gone, then. So I don't think you need to make the transfer there. Who was asking that? Donica, leave him in this week, and then you can get rid of him next week. Or if you really want to do the Bowen transfer now, and then you're ahead of people then who are like myself, who's going to be bringing in Bowen then next week. Right, Kieran, how are we getting on? Bench Gordon or Arsenal defender Poro? Plan for New Year's Eve. Plan for New Year's Eve, probably be back in Carrick or back in Boyle. I know Luby's gone down to Claremorris. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let the lads know, but could potentially just be Carrick. But if there's a crowdie down Claremorris, I'd be very tempted to go down there as well. But we'll see. We'll see what the story is. Bench Gordon then or Arsenal defender Poro? I think you bench Gordon. Yeah, that's what I would do. Start Gordon or Isak on penalties. So Dan, that's what I would do. Even if you can do Isak to Alvarez, that's what I probably would do as well. Good stuff. 34 watching us at the moment. If you are watching and you haven't liked the stream, I'm going to take a minute now to just hit the like button if you can at all. Would really appreciate that. Good stuff. Send a tweet to a other transfer. Yeah, beats. I probably would do the Richarlison on the bench. Just to get Palmer in. I know you're on double Chelsea as well. Yeah. Fair enough. But I am hoping Luton are going to score. I do think, but hopefully there's a few goals in that early kickoff. I've Morgan, Gibbs, White for the last few games. Should I hold for a few weeks or should I move on to Gross, McNeil, Johnson? I've Hwang as well. Keep him in. Just for this week, I'd keep him in. I am expecting Forest to get something against us this tonight. Is it tonight? Yeah, 5:30. Yeah, so probably would keep him in this week. Even you're saying who you Gross, McNeil or Johnson? No, I wouldn't go near them. Ruben, to be honest with you. Leave him in the team. He might get something against United, and see how that goes. If you have 2 free transfers, what would you do? If I had 2 free transfers, I'd be doing Gordon to Bowen. Well, no, I probably have to burn a free transfer. I've just put myself into a corner with these 2 Arsenal defenders, and I have to play them because it's Fulham, third favourite for a clean sheet. I just have to play them now, to be honest with you. If I had 2 free transfers, I'd be tempted. If I had 2, I suppose I'd have to do the Bowen move. or maybe even the City move, and then rectify that. Then clean it up then next week then as well. Probably would be tempted to do the or even Alvarez then to Mubama to Alvarez maybe even as well. But yeah, I just put myself into the corner last week getting in these two Arsenal defenders. Unfortunately, I didn't get the clean sheet last week, but yeah, we'll see. Right, William, Neto, Trent, Zinchenko, Saliba, Salah, Son, Palmer, Saka, Gordon, Alvarez, Watkins, Sub, Turner, Anderson, Lascelles, Archer. So Trent, Zinchenko, Saliba, all good there. Salah, Son, Palmer, Saka, Gordon, Alvarez, Watkins. If you could probably do Gordon to Bone, if you could it all there, William, that's what I probably would do. Yeah, very tempted to ditch Saka. He's not been on fire this season at all. Very, very unlucky though, Paul. The last day not to have got a return. Yeah, very, very, very unlucky. Hit the post. I can see we're getting a lot of notifications on Twitter, so we must have a few replies to that tweet. But yeah, very unlucky. I know he's blanked in his last 4. He's not firing off as like he would do last year. That Fulham game, hopefully he can come away with a return, please God. Yeah, we'll see. Definitely not worth selling him, especially with Salah and Son. With Salah and Son heading off next week as well, so wouldn't go near them. Wouldn't take him out. Sorry, that's what I would say. Lau saying would bench Richarlison, or sorry, maybe bench Richarlison. Yeah, I think so on that team. Yeah, back to Paul's team. Put in Palmer, bench Richarlison. He's either going to play 60. But with Kulusevski suspended, he might play a bit more. But maybe that's why he was taken off earlier on. But it looks like he's always getting 30 minutes or so. Yeah, and Palmer, who was scoring on the penalty. Richarlison plus Son is too many eggs in a basket, especially against Bournemouth, which is fair enough. Right, I'm not sure Bowen scored more than the entire Arsenal. I'm sure Bowen scored more than the entire Arsenal front three. Many goals as Bowen. He's 11 or 12. Saka here, many goals has he? 5. I'd well believe it. Jesus hasn't a lot. He probably does, definitely does. An hour and 2 minutes so before the deadline. Bench 1, Gordon, Cash, or Senesi. Probably Senesi out of those. Cash probably wouldn't play. I'd probably move on Cash if he can at all. Yeah, right. We've got a few tweets underneath this as well, so we'll get back to Twitter. Just gonna check the Patreon here. Right. Let us know in the chat as well. Someone's asking me, should they get rid of Haaland now? We don't know when. Timeline in Jan. Right, yeah. Let us know if you didn't have if you had Haaland still in your team. Someone messaged me there on Patreon what to do. I'd be tempted just to get rid of him, just because we don't know the timeline of when he's going to be back, and she doesn't have much cover on her bench then as well. Right, definitely start Palmer as well over Gordon. A few sending me messages saying that they're playing Palmer, or they're playing Gordon over Palmer. Definitely don't do that. Right, Ian. Hopefully Ian's in the chat here as well. Please rate my team -4 at the moment. Salah captain, all good. To be honest, if you had Alvarez there, I probably would be tempted to captain Alvarez over Salah, but I can see why you're on Salah captain. I'm expecting Liverpool to get a few. I think you're as well play Pickford away to Wolves. Maybe Everton are looking a bit more solid in defence. Who they lose to, or City during the week? Yeah, a bit more solid. I can see why you're playing Dubravka because of the save point. It's either going to be a massive haul or 1 or 2 points for Dubravka. Saliba, Trent, Pedro Porro is all good there. And then what else have you? Richarlison, Bowen, Salah, Palmer, and Kunku. I like the forward line. Ollie Watkins is going to hurt you. is the only thing. Ollie Watkins is going to hurt you if he does get a return. Garnacho on the bench. It's not even, you could nearly argue if you did Maguire to an Arsenal defender, could be a decent bench boost team there for you, but you're on a -4 at the moment, so I probably would leave it off there. Ian, it's a pity of Zinchenko. I'd be tempted nearly to put Zinchenko over Richarlison there and go Arsenal double defence, but I can see why you're benching Zinchenko. I'm hoping for an Arsenal clean sheet. Maybe I'm blinded by the double Arsenal defence. But yeah, probably Pickford over Dubravka as well. Yeah, right. Best show. Hopefully, best show's in the chat. I'm gonna rate his team here. Then Haaland on the bench. Unfortunately, he didn't get rid of him. And he's stuck with Haaland on the bench. But if he's back next week, you're a transfer ahead. Bowen captain is interesting against Brighton. Fair enough, they were leaky enough towards the end of the game. It's a nice team, to be fair. Double Arsenal defence. Saka, no Son is only the main thing. Solanke as well. But Bowen captain, fair play to you, best show. It could pay off massively for you as well. So Bowen, Saka, Palmer, Richarlison, Salah, Watkins, Weiss, and double Arsenal defence. I'll be really hoping we get that Arsenal clean sheet as well. I'm just making sure I do that I've Areola in my own team, which I do. Good man best show, or good woman best show. We don't know who or what sex they are, but yeah, Bowen captain could pay off. I'm hoping he blanks. I'm not liking not having Bowen at the moment. Still have old kids Ian here. I think Ian's in the chat, is he? Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Salah captain there, Son on vice captain, good stuff. If you can do Gordon to Bowen, or even a punt on a City midfielder, is what I would do. Areola, good stuff. Gabriel, Trent, Porro looking good there. Saka, Son, Salah, nice team. Just maybe bench Gordon, or do Gordon to, if you have money in the bank, I do Gordon on to Bowen if you can, or even a City defender there is what I would do. Good stuff, Ian. Don't know why you have the old kits as well. Must be, if you clear your cash or something, I might fix it up. Oh, interesting, Sean had a good week last week. Now he'd João Pedro, he'd Raya in goals. He had a nice week last week. He'd even Gusto, that's what I was thinking. I said that earlier, yeah. He had a nice week. Right, Sean, what are you saying? The James, the S opinion, good stuff. Thinking of bringing in midfielder for a dinger for -4. I'm worried about triple Newcastle, but not sure who. Yeah, what have you in the bank, Sean? Let us know. Let us know how much you have in the bank. Who are you missing there in midfield? Could you stretch the Saka? Maybe you could. It's just that triple Liverpool, especially when your captain and Salah might hurt you this week. Yeah, if you can get to Saka or an Arsenal defender there, maybe, or you might want City cover, but I'll probably do the Arsenal because you already have Bowen. But good week last week for you, Sean. S opinion as well. Kieran's asking, how do you send in your team? Just on Twitter, just underneath. I have a tweet posted just underneath this post. Sorry, we'll get it up here. Just underneath that, Kieran, and we'll get thinking Palmer, Douglas Luiz, maybe Palmer, yeah. Chelsea do have that nice sort of fixture, Sean. We'll get them up here. Douglas Luiz as well, I like. But Palmer seems to be the main boy for Chelsea when they do pop off. Yeah, just right, Kieran, just under, was it Kieran who was asking? Kieran McAloon, just under this tweet, and we'll get back to you then as well. Right, so we'd Sean's team there. Right, brought Foden for Kulusevski, Sanjay and Salah captain. Lovely screenshot there. Hard to see it. Right, so you have Trent, Soufal, I think it is, Turner. I'd nearly Turner home to might get more saves. Yeah, Watkins, Solanke, yeah, Foden, Martinelli, Salah, Son, Hwang. Brought Foden for Kulusevski, no bother at all at that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Sanjay. Hard enough to see it, so I'm going to keep scrolling. Good man. FPL Craftwork, what are you saying here? Areola, good stuff over Dubravka. Alvarez captain. Darwin on the bench. It's a solid team, yeah. Saka, Palmer, Son, Salah, all good stuff there, yeah. Richarlison then as well. Pity you have a lot of money in Darwin on the bench there, Craftwork, but yeah, like the team. Alvarez captain, nothing wrong with that. If I did have Alvarez, I probably would captain Roberto. Good man, Roberto. Hope you keep him well. What are we saying? I was playing with Roberto over in a 5-a-side tournament over in London. Very solid goalkeeper, and I see him in the chat there, or I did see him. Yellow Army, good man, Roberto. Hope you keep him well. A very solid keeper as well. Right, Areola, double Arsenal defence, so hopefully we do get that. Arsenal clean sheet, Roberto. Triple Newcastle on the bench as well. Nice team, to be fair. Wang is a nice little differential as well if he does pop off again. Salah, Alvarez, Watkins, Solanke. It's a very solid team, Roberto, yeah. Still have one free transfer and 5.2 in the bank. Thinking I'll roll, unsure on captaincy. Definitely roll. If I had Alvarez, I'd be tempted. I definitely would be tempted. At least I don't have him, so I don't have to make that decision. But yeah, I'm on Salah captain, is what I would say. But I will be tempted. Roberto, if I did have Alvarez to captain him, but I'm on Salah. So don't come at me if Alvarez blanks and Salah holds. I'm saying on Salah is all I'm saying. Right, Ben Meeks, hope you're keeping well. One free transfer. Darwin to Alvarez is what I would do. Darwin to Alvarez, yeah, done. That's what I would do. Right, who's up next? Ben. I think Ben's in the chat as well watching. Alvarez captain first off the bat. Solanke benched. I try and play Solanke. You know, how are you going to bench him, or who are you going to bench instead? I'd nearly bench Sterling and play Solanke. I'm expecting Bournemouth to do something well here, or do something this weekend. Is what I would do. Yeah, Solanke in for Sterling probably. I like Odegaard as a pick if he gets something. He just retweet this. Sorry. If he gets something, and I think he does, Solanke. What am I saying? Yeah, bench Sterling, bring in Solanke is what I would do there. Hopefully Palmer steals the show then. I do expect Luton to score as well, as I did say, so Colwell on the bench is the right decision then as well. Turner or Areola? I'd probably go Areola, you know. West Ham are looking pretty solid over the last couple of game weeks. Yeah, is that everyone? It's no Sakib, we're still going. Currently looking like this, but have 2 free transfers. Worth bringing in Double City or Dallo to Poro and roll. Happy for other suggestions. Salah and Darwin will come out and give me 21. Right, this is his current team, so I'm assuming. I'd play Palmer over Darwin, bench Darwin, and then maybe do Diego Carlos to, who's he getting rid of there? Livermento to Walker. Bernardo. I don't like really Bernardo Silva, to be honest with you. Yeah, I probably would do the Pedro Porro transfer and then just bench Darwin there. Yeah, Pedro Porro in, bench Darwin. I think you're good to go then. Yeah, that's what I would do. Right, a few more coming up. So 37 in the chat as well. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We're just, what are we now? We're very close to 5,100. We're just 20 off hitting 5,100. If we could hit that before the end of the stream, that would be unbelievable. That'd be very much appreciated. So if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Right, Supra, how's it going, Supra? Salah captain, Estepinian on the bench. At least you have him at least. Turner and goals, Pedro Porro. I'd nearly play Estepinian over Gusto, you know. I think Luton do get one. West Ham probably will get one as well, but Estepinian, it's a toss up there between the two of them boys, to be honest with you. I prefer Estepinian attacking than Gusto, to be honest. Yeah, Son, Palmer, Saka, Bowen, Salah, all good there. Alvarez, just the captaincy. I probably would be tempted to Alvarez, but I'm on Salah myself. Right, Sai, hope you're keeping well, Sai. What are we saying? Who can I buy with 1 free transfer and 4 million left? Right, so you're going to be playing Areola, Zinchenko, Trent, Pedro Porro, Saka, Salah, Bowen, Garnacho probably. So you're going to have to play 4-4-2 or 3-5-2. 1 free transfer I'd probably say, but you know, play Pau and bench Trippier. 4-4-2 is what I would do there. Hopefully that's alright for you, Si. Cool. Right. Bear with me now for 1 second. So I just need to share something on Instagram for some lad. Good stuff. Right, hopefully that's alright. I'm sure Bowen scored more than 3. Right, we said all that good stuff. Let me just share this for this lad. If you are still watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel, or if you haven't liked the stream yet, please do like the stream and sub to the channel as well. Just 20 subs off hitting 5,000 5,100 subscribers, so would really appreciate if you could at all. Right, that's shared then as well. I'll have to go to my Patreon then in a couple of minutes time to make sure everyone is happy out. But 40 in the chat, if we can get up to 20, 26, 27 likes or even 30, that'd be much appreciated then as well. Good stuff. Right, thinking of getting Palmer, but worried that Nkunku will be on pens. I think Palmer's going to be on them, to be fair, but we'll see. Keep or sell Trippier, 1 free transfer. I have Trent, and if I keep Trippier, I'll be starting him. If I should sell him for who, think it's Saliba. I'll probably bring in an Arsenal defender there, yeah. Is it worth share test opinion -4? No bench defenders. Maybe just do the or keep him. Keep share. No point taking a hit for defender, I don't think. Right, back to this now. Where are we going? Right, Sean Luca, 10 million with a ding out. Thinking Palmer or Douglas Luiz. Yeah, Palmer is what I would go there. Ian, how's it going? Only 1 free transfer, so I need to roll and keep Gordon so I can move Salah and Son on next week. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with playing Gordon. I think he did alright against them earlier on the season. Am I right in saying? 10 points against them, yeah. I'll be hoping he stays quiet, obviously, as a Trent owner, and because I'm benching Gordon as well. So we'll see how that fares out. But Newcastle aren't looking like themselves. Yeah, come on Ian, you swap Pickford for Dubravka, good stuff. Want a pen taker, don't like how Saka switches pens. Hoping he'll be on them. He'll be on them still. Haven't got one in a while. Arsenal, when was the last game they got? It wasn't even Luton. I don't know, when was the last time they got a penalty? Or was it the Wolves game? I don't know. That Bournemouth game is going to give me nightmares anyway. That when was it? Gameweek 7, yeah, the Irish FPL meetup. Saka should have had a hat-trick and he kept giving the ball away in penalties. So yeah, very frustrating, but we'll see. Right, what else have we sent? Mine starting Turner because good feeling. Forest block out poor Man U attack at home and West Ham concede. Fair enough, yeah. United have been they were very poor, but we were very lucky to beat Villa last week. Sent him a team there, Kieran. I hope I got back to you. If I did, or if I didn't, let me know. Hoping I did. Might have a few more in here now. Maybe we got you, Kieran. Let me know if I didn't get you in the chat, but I think I got back to everyone. I think I did. Right. I also have 1 free transfer with 1.2 million in the bank then as well. Good stuff. I can't bench Sterling versus Luton. Ben, right, back to Ben's team here. I know, but you were the lad with no Solanke on the bench, was it? Yeah, I try and get Solanke in there, to be honest with you. I know, I get what you mean, but you'd surely want Solanke in there. Spurs are very leaky in defence, but I'll leave it to you, Ben. They could both easily return, to be fair. That's what we're saying. Good man, Rob, as well, just after sending one in. Right, good stuff. Sean Frayne in the chat as well. Good man. Kieran, I was looking for your name there. Are you on private or something on Twitter? Because I scroll down through everyone and there's no Kieran there. You might be private. Or did I miss you? Check your privacy settings, Kieran, there on Twitter. But if not, just send it in as text and I'll get back to you. Yeah, I think you might be on private. That's why I can't see it. Right, Rob, what is he saying? Keeper dilemma. Probably would play Dubravka for the save points. I can see Spurs getting one, especially when you've triple Spurs there. Power Gusto. Maybe Pau and hope he starts. That's what I would do. Captain Salah or Alvarez. I'm on Salah. If I had Alvarez, I probably would captain him. But I don't have Alvarez. That's a tough one. I'd say Alvarez if I didn't have him, but I'm on Salah. Maybe I'm putting everyone captain Alvarez, hoping he blanks, and then hopefully Salah hauls. Saka, sell Son to Foden and play Foden and Saka or benching headache. No, keep Son, keep Saka, Rob, and then you're happy out there. That's what I would say there. Right, good stuff. What are we? 45 minutes to go. The stream is absolutely flying. Appreciate all the comments that are coming in then as well. I'm sorry, Nick Jackson. Kieran, let's have a look. Maybe you're on private, Kieran. I can't see your username at all. No. Send it in on chat there, Kieran, as well. Sorry, no, I don't think you're coming up there. No. So I was through them already. You must be on private or something. Right, already have Zinchenko as Arsenal defender. Should I bring in someone different or just stick with double Arsenal defence? Stick with double Arsenal defence. Yeah, I'm hoping to get that clean sheet this weekend. Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah, good stuff. Ian Johnson subscribed just earlier. Good stream, mate. Appreciate that, Ian. Good man, Roberto as well. Appreciate the kind words about my goalkeeping. Good stuff. Hopefully we'll see you again in March if that does go ahead then as well. Right. Would you play cash over double Arsenal defence? No, I wouldn't. I'd play the Arsenal defenders. A small bit of uncertainty about cash starting as well, but you'd expect them to start as well. Just off the base of that, I'll just give this another retweet and see do we get any more team news or any more teams. Good stuff. Right. Okay, what else have we? Right, 44 minutes to go. Send the team there. Yeah, Rob, I don't know if you saw that or not when I was chatting to you. Quick summary again is what I was saying to you. Definitely don't sell Saka was what I was saying. What I was saying as well, if I had Alvarez, I'd captain him, but I don't have him, so I'm on Salah. Make that of what you will. Power Gusto probably would play Pau. I can see Luton getting something. And then keeper dilemma probably would play Dubravka and hope he gets the save points. Yeah, I can see more shots from Liverpool than Spurs. And hopefully they're in the net, to be fair, but we'll see. Right, as I said then as well, we're just over or just under 20 subs off hitting 5,100 subscribers. If we could hit that before the end of the stream, that would be absolutely massive. Yeah, please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, would be great to hit 5.1k before we end. Right, back to this, Ian. Would you play cash over double Arsenal defence? No, definitely don't. Keep the Arsenal double defence in. Ian Johnson, who to sell? Salah for next week. I don't have Saka and can possibly go Maguire to either Gusto or F's opinion. Alvarez to Hallam when he's back. Who to sell? Salah for next week. I'm probably going for Bowen next week. I don't have Saka and could possibly go Maguire to either Gusto or F's opinion. I'm assuming you have Bowen, Ian, there if you don't have Saka already. I'd be getting Saka in, to be honest with you, if for next week then if you didn't have Saka. Who have Arsenal doing alright fixture? I think they do Forest, is it? Crystal Palace and then Forest, yeah. So nice run of fixtures for Arsenal over the next few, yeah. So that's what I would say. Right. Alvarez to Hallam when he's back. Possibly go Maguire to either Gusto or Estepinian. Alvarez to Hallam when he's back, yeah. Estepinian, as I said, we brought it up on stream earlier. Great fixtures for Brighton up until game week 28. So Estepinian is definitely high up on my watch list as well. Start Solanke or Pau of Villa. I probably would start. Solanke, you know. Even though it's pretty much you'd be very hopeful of a clean sheet for Villa. I'm predicting Solanke to do well. Bournemouth are flying at the moment. Yeah, 9 goals in their last 3 games, 11 goals in their last 4. Another 2 there. They're flying. There's free scoring at the moment. There you can see they're absolutely class at the moment in Solanke. I don't know if you seen if you did watch that Forest game when he got that hat trick against Forest, it wasn't it? Absolutely top class hat trick from Solanke, and he's been a great Haaland replacement. And for the price he is, what is he, 6'3", 7'1", my bad, sorry, yeah. So flying at the moment, yeah. Start Solanke is what I would say there. How do I change that? Because I can't see it. It's saying anyone can see the post. I think just in settings, Kieran, just hop into settings, and I think just turn off private, that you're a private account or something. I think that's what you have to do. Yeah. Who should I get Simicast out for? I was thinking either City defender or S opinion. I've loads of funds because of Haaland, Josh. If you don't have Trent, get Trent into the team is what I would say, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to zoom in this one small bit more. Hopefully we don't wreck the stream here, but yeah. Hopefully you can see that a bit more clean there. Yeah, good stuff. Right. If you get Trent, Josh, go for Trent for sure. That's what I would say. Right, would you start double Arsenal or Poro for one of them? Can you start all 3, Sean? Can you start all 3? That's what I would do if you could. I'm expecting hoping for an Arsenal clean sheet, and Pedro Porro could easily get something from a corner against Bournemouth, or it could even get a clean sheet. Yeah, we'll see it. Try and start the 3 of them, Sean, if you can at all. Have one free transfer. Should I do Trippier? What are we saying here? Where are you gone? Have 1 free transfer. Should I do Trippier to Walker, Estepinian, Porro? Probably Pedro Porro, you know. What is he, 20% or more? View information here. 26%, yeah. If Poro gets something, you're going down in rank, so probably would save yourself and go with that. Kieran, how do I send text? I won't curse, but yeah, just type it in. Type in your team, Sean, like Rob did there below you with his team, and then I'll help you with that there. No bother. Did Dallo to Walker to cover City assets and kept Son? Nothing wrong with, yeah, that's fair enough. Definitely would recommend keeping Son then as well. Right, just getting back to Patreon messages here. Right, good stuff. Team Dubravka, Trent, Poro, Pau, Gusto, Colwell on the bench, Salah, Son, Saka, Palmer, Richarlison, Alvarez, Watkins, Solanke. Send help. Gut says get Foden in. No, I think you're alright there, Rob, to be fair. Yeah, good stuff. Sean, you're messaging me here. Sorry, what are you saying? Captain and Bone. Probably more sensible, but I love a punt. Wait, that. Oh no, you're going Foden captain. That. The Grealish. Alright, good stuff. Pau is out as well. I know he said he's not fully fit, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he still plays him, yeah. To be fair, yeah, he's not fully fit, he said. But he was in training. You could read it both ways, to be fair, yeah. Okay, good stuff. Who to bench? Palmer, Saka, Hwang or Solanke? Out of those, probably Hwang. Right, sorry there, just getting back to these. Right, good stuff. Yeah, I'd bench Hwang out of those, to be fair. Sheldon, should I get rid of Wilson for Alvarez or roll the transfer? I probably would. Wilson to Alvarez, yeah, you don't know who's going to start between him and Isak then as well. Good stuff. Alright, good stuff. Right, we've one more message to get back to, but we'll get back to him then before the deadline. Right, should I get rid of Wilson for Alvarez? Yeah, I probably would, to be honest with you. Good stuff. When are you looking to do this second wild card when all Asian Cup AFCON players are back or towards the end of the season? Depends when the blank comes in. I think the blank is only around 26, but I think we can navigate through the blank because Arsenal and Newcastle are going to play that week. Yeah, it's going to be... if we get any double game week news... is what I'm hoping for. Yeah, we'll see. For now, I'm happy enough with the team. I'm not even thinking about wildcarding as of now. But when the players are back from AFCON and the Asia Cup, maybe I might be able to get Salah and Son back relatively and easily enough as well. But we'll see. Okay, back to this. So Sean has sent his team in. So we'll have a look at Sean's team here. Good man, Sean. Right. Foden captain is right, yeah. Is what you were saying to me. I did say to you, Sean, with that Grealish news, it might mean Foden isn't through the middle now, and he might be on the left for Grealish. How do you squeeze Gabriel in? You probably can't there. Yeah, Kieran, I can see you there. Send it just in the chat there, the way you're chatting. Just send it through in text, like the rest of people are doing there. Double game week is 24. I don't think it is. It could potentially be Sheldon, but it's not fully confirmed yet. Right, sorry, back to Sean's team here. Turner in goals, Saliba, Trent, Poro, all good there. Salah, Saka, Foden, Son, Palmer, Watkins, Solanke. It's just a captaincy, but if it pays off, you're laughing. And I know you do like a... Yeah, I know you do like a punt there, Sean, as well. But yeah, you can't really fit Gabriel, unfortunately. Pedro Porro, Gabriel over Pedro Porro, but no, I probably would play Poro and bench one of the Arsenal lads. I'm really hoping I get that Arsenal clean sheet, Sean. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. Right, Ashley, if Ashley's in the chat, hello Ashley. He's not out fully, Sean, but it's because his house got robbed last night, so you'd expect he mightn't even play, but take that with a pinch of salt. Right, whose team is this? Ashley, Trent, Pedro Porro, Gabriel, all good there. 2 Newcastle on the bench, good stuff. Salah captain, Foden and Alvarez could be nice picks for you there with the 2. Nice team, Ashley. Salah captain, I like that as well. As I keep saying, if I had Alvarez, I probably would captain him. Yeah, good stuff. What are we on now? Still just under 20 subs off hitting 5,100. If you are watching this and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Hoping to get there before the end of the stream. It would be mighty if we could. Ashley, lovely team there to be fair. Solanke all good there. Salah captain and the Newcastle boys on the bench. Happy out with that. Right, good stuff. What are we? 33 minutes to go. The stream is flying this morning. Good stuff. Any Chelsea leaks? Not at the moment. We might get news before the deadline though. We'll see how we get on. Didn't realise Grealish was out. Yeah, as I said, his house was robbed, but we might. It might mean he doesn't play just off that. Who's the start between Alex Moreno, Gabriel or Palmer? Already have Saliba. Definitely, if you only can play one, definitely Palmer out of those then as well. Good stuff. Right, let me get back to Finton here. Right. Good man, Kieran. You're getting the Areola, any of that good stuff. You can send the rest in below, and I'll get back to you, Kieran. Good stuff. There he is. There, lovely. Who's start between Alex Moreno, Gabriel, or Palmer? Definitely start Palmer. That's what I would say. Is this the last week to use your first wild card? It is, yeah. So if you haven't played your wild card yet, play your wild card. Right, back to this. Sorry. Bowen or Trent for a differential captain. Trent out of those. I'm expecting Liverpool to do well. Monday, isn't it? 1st of January, Monday night, yeah. Yeah, that's what I would say. Is this the last week to use your wildcard? It is, yeah. It's the last week. Right, Kieran, here we go. Areola, Gusto, Gabriel, Trent, Salah, Son, Palmer, captain is an interesting one, Kieran. Saka, Watkins, and Kunku, Solanke. Bench is Bowen. I wouldn't bench Bowen. Van Heck and Simicas. I'd be reluctant to bench Bowen, definitely. Who else have you? Gusto, Gabriel, Trent, Salah, Son, Palmer, Saka, Watkins, and Kunku, Solanke. How do you get Bowen into that team? Salah, Son, Palmer, Saka, Watkins, and Kunku. Do you bench one of Palmer or Kunku? No, but I think Bowen gets something this week. Unfortunately, I'm hoping he doesn't. But how do you fit him in there? Gusto, Gabriel, Trent is your back. Salah, Son, Palmer, Saka, Watkins, and Kunku, Solanke. Do you bench Solanke? I don't think you do though. Benching Bowen I wouldn't bench Bowen, to be honest with you. How do you get him in? It's either Nkunku or Solanke coming out for Bowen, but that's very tough. I wouldn't be fully sure on captain and Palmer as well. Hoping I won't deter you away from it, because I'm hoping he does haul in the early game, and you'd be pretty flagged off if he did, and I told you not to. So nothing wrong with the Palmer. It's a nice differential pick. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Out of those, Kieran, it's either in Kunku or Solanke to play a Bowen, but that's a tough one. You can leave as it is, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Bowen getting something now against Brighton. He's been ticking along nicely the last couple of weeks. Ian, Wang might be out of the Asian Cup, and AFCON players are meant to leave before the Wolves game on live here from Australia, 9:30 p.m. currently. Come on, Ian, watching us from Australia, appreciate that, man. 9:30 at night. Good stuff. Wang might be out as Asian and AFCON players are meant to leave before the Wolves game. Fair enough. I didn't realise that now. They're leaving today, but that means no, it must be after today, Ian, because Salah surely will be playing against Newcastle there on Monday night, and the Wolves game is today at 3:00. So he might be alright for this weekend, but yeah, depending on Chelsea team leagues, I might change Watkins to captain. Nothing wrong with Watkins captain. I'd tell you to do Salah, but I'm not going to deter you from who you're going to pick from as your captain. Will Hope, is it worth share test opinion for -4, no bench defenders? Missed it if you answered before. No, I probably wouldn't do the hit for the defender just because it's not worth it. They have to keep a clean sheet just to break even then as well. Good stuff. 36 watching, so appreciate you all tuning in. Little reminder as well about a new thing to the channel as well. If you want to become a member, you can. I just set it up there last night for anyone who wants to become a member of the channel, support the channel as well. So if you hit that icon beside the smiley face there, you can see all the 3 different tiers for the channel memberships. And if you want to, you don't have to at all, but if you do want to support the channel, feel free to have a look at one of those tiers and yeah, support the channel if you want it, and it would be very much appreciated then as well. As I said then as well, we're trying to hit 5.1k just before the stream ends, so if you are watching this and you're still not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. I'd really would appreciate it if you could at all. Good stuff. Right. I'd leave off taking the hit for the defender is what I would say. Start Turner or Beto or Neto, I think you mean. Probably Turner at home to United. Wouldn't be surprised to see United or to see Forest keep out United, but I'll be hoping for United to win, obviously, as a United supporter. If Lee's coming out saying Nkunku is benched, then Captain Watkins and Bowen starts, yeah. Hoping we might get news before the deadline, but might take a while yet. We've another 27 minutes or so. We might get something in 50 minutes time, so keep an eye out for that. If we do, I'll let you know there, Karen. Owen O'Neill, sell Trippier for Walker and then start Walker over Saliba. No, definitely don't. Roll the transfer, start Saliba. Hoping we get that Arsenal clean sheet. We'll see how we get on. Good stuff. Morning, mate. How do you plan to deal with Son and Salah? We'll get up this on stream. FPL team. Hopefully it'll load, because sometimes when I try to get it on stream, it does crash. Right, here we go. So this is how I plan to deal with them. So 2 free transfers next week. Once again, while this is loading, right. So pretend this is my team, whatever. Put in Palmer here for Gordon, and then Areola for Dubravka, right? So Areola's probably going to play next week then again. So this is my team next week with 2 free transfers. Salah and Son are gone, so probably do Salah to Bowen. And then what have we in the bank? We have 9 in the bank. Could we do Haaland? Let's see how much we left from that then. 0.6 gone, and then could do Son. Who's got a nice fixture next week then? Anyone with a lot of greens, is there? Fixtures that week. Tempted by Odegaard, you know. I know I've already have triple Arsenal. Ignore that. Could go for Richarlison. Anyway, it'll be Son, or it could just be either Solanke out, and then I went off then, yeah, for a different striker. Pity 27-9, but it'll be Salah and Son out to fund Haaland back into the team, yeah. But we'll worry about that next week. But that's the plan anyway, getting those lads out. You making any changes to your team? Not at the moment, no. I'm hoping to save the transfer, as I did say. But yeah, we'll see how he goes. Good stuff. Best striker to transfer in. I'm considering Nkunku maybe, but I'd like to hear your opinion, Patrick. Definitely a nice differential. This week alone, if it's just for this week, ALVAREZ obviously is your man, but Nkunku is a nice. Give us 10 minutes or so. We might get some Chelsea news in the next few minutes. I'm just realizing that the stream is very dark at the moment, and the light has calmed down a bit, but nothing wrong with that. There's no point standing up and sorting it for the next 20 minutes or so. Right, what's included in the depth? How do I check this? I can't even remember what's in the Go tier. I think it's a WhatsApp group off the top of my head. One-on-one team advice. How do I get this up now? Can't even remember what was on it. I'm not even logged into this. What's on the Go tier again? I'll get it up on my phone. I think it's all the tiers anyway, the first tier and the second tier, and then one-on-one device. I'll get you into a WhatsApp group as well. How do I get this up on my phone now? Pity now I didn't take a few notes, but I think what it is anyway, one-on-one advice. I think is it priority comments as well. I can't remember off the top of my head. If I can't even see it when I do click here because I'm logged in on my own one. But yeah, it's a subscription anyway per month. It's only if you wanted to support the channel or not, Michael. But I know you're a good supporter of the channel as well. So don't feel too hectic about doing that. But yeah, I think it's WhatsApp group, one-on-one advice. Yeah, I should have took a few notes, but I can't even remember what was on it. But yeah, it's all the tiers together, and then exclusive one-on-one support then as well. But I appreciate that, Michael, for asking that as well. Going back to Patrick then as well, what's the considering Nkunku? Maybe I'd like to hear your opinion. Nothing wrong with Nkunku, as I said there. Just for this week, ALVAREZ is probably your man, but yeah, in Nkunku is probably what I would do. Right. Ruben, start Morgan Gibbs, White for Hwang, Saka, Solanke or Nkunku. Also Trippier or Botticelli. I probably would start Trippier just because of his ownership there. Start Morgan Gibbs, White for Hwang, Saka, Solanke or Nkunku. No, probably would bench Gibbs, White there as well. Konsa or Vardiol. What are we saying here? Konsa or Vardiol. It's a tough one, yeah, because if Vardiol doesn't start, you're put straight into a corner. Yeah, if he doesn't start, you're Konsa or Vardiol. Maybe chance it with Vardiol. Hope he does start there as well. Sean Luca, good man. So to the supporter there, Sean, appreciate that. First ever member on the channel, Sean. Really do appreciate that, man. You're a great supporter of the channel, so appreciate that, Sean. Big shout out to Sean there, first ever member of the FPL Air YouTube channel. So really do appreciate that, Sean. Much appreciated. Right, Konsa Vardiol, Hub saying Vardiol most nailed City defender, wildcard. I think it's Walker is the most nailed City defender, to be honest with you. What are we saying here? I was on a few City forums last night, and yeah, it looks like Walker is the most nailed. Good man there, Sean, as well. Hoping for some of these. That means I have to fix them emojis. So I thought I had them on a translucent background. But thanks for pointing that out, Sean. I need to fix that so after this stream. But yeah, hoping for some of these. Definitely, yeah, good stuff. Appreciate that, Sean. Good man. Right. I don't have Salah. Who should I captain? I've Son, Watkins and Wilson. Out of those, probably Son. Out of those, to be fair. Not too worried about it not having any City players. I am, but I don't want to wreck up the team just to just to sort out City for a week, and hopefully we'll get Haaland back then next week. Good stuff. Right, 20 minutes to go until the deadline. Hopefully we'll get some Chelsea news then as well. Good stuff. Right, bro, next week when you remove Salah and Son, who'll be the replacement? It's going to be, could just be 2 moves, Salah to Bone, and I might have enough then for Solanke to Haaland, and then bench. We'll see now. Yeah, I should do. And then Solanke to Haaland. Yeah, I've enough for that. Just in 2 moves, I've enough for that, exactly. Good stuff. Killian, should I take out Johnson of Spurs? And if so, who do you think are decent options? I own Foden, Salah, Martinelli, Johnson. Already own Foden, Salah, Martinelli, Palmer, who are good defensive options for this week. Great channel. If you don't have any Arsenal lads, get Arsenal lads in. Trent as well, obviously, is a good pick as well. How much money have you there, Killian? Let us know. For your what am I saying? Let us know how much you have, Killian, and we'll get you a replacement. Sorry, Michael, did I skip your comment? Where are you? Go tier, where are you there, Michael? Sorry, my squad is Areola, Caldwell, Porro, Trent, Gabriel, Salah, Saka, Son, Palmer, Watkins, Solanke. Sub is Dubravka, Udogi, Adingra, Mubama. 3.1 in the bank, 2 free transfers. Right, Areola, Porro, Trent, Gabriel. We're probably bench Caldwell there, Michael, to be honest with you. Salah, Saka, Son, Palmer, Watkins, Solanke. 2 free transfers, 3.1 in the bank. So Porro, Trent, Gabriel is your 3 defenders. Salah, Son, Saka, Palmer. 3, 4. That's only 2. I'd do Caldwell. Probably Caldwell to another, or maybe even Udogi to another Arsenal defender, maybe there, Michael, and save the other transfer then, just because these fixtures up next then for Spurs, wouldn't want to be doubling up on them. That's what I would say. Yeah, let us know if that's all right, Michael. Or even a Dingra. Would you do a Dingra to? Do you have Foden in there? Can you do a Dingra to Bone maybe, and then bench Caldwell? That's probably what I would do, Michael. A Dingra to Bone. You should have enough then in the bank. Let me know if you don't, and I'll help you out with something else. But a Dingra to Bone, yeah, and that's what I would say. Right, Conserverde always said that. Ashley, when taking a -4 to take out an injured suspended player, is it actually a -4 you're taking, or would you class it a -2? I don't know if you saw my Instagram reel there last week, Ashley, on that, but it's technically a -2 because he's already suspended. He's not going to get you any points, and the new player is definitely going to get you 2 points. You'd hope so anyway. So it's technically a -2, yeah. Is it worth transferring Isak out for a -4? Probably not. Keep him in the team there. That's what I would say. Start Consa or Gordon. I'd start Consa there. ALVAREZ for Wilson. Probably would do that transfer, yeah. Plenty of money in the bank, Killian. Right, we'll go back to Killian here. He's balling it in. 15 minutes to go. Here we go. So right, where is Killian's team? Johnson to, you already have Salah. Johnson to Bone. There you go, Killian. That's what I would say. Good stuff. Start Turner or Areola. Probably would go Areola out of that, to be honest with you. Yeah. Start Pickford or Areola. Probably Pickford. Start Saliba or Pau Torres. Saliba. Archer to Alvarez or roll the transfer for Haaland. Roll the transfer, yeah. Jimenez or Gusto. Out of those two, Gusto, but I'd nearly do Jimenez to Alvarez if you could. Is what I would say. Right, just want to make sure the Patreon group is all looked after. Let me know, if you had Haaland in your team, would you remove him now? I'm just chatting to a lad here. He's undecided. I'm probably telling him to do it because he hasn't much cover on his bench. Right, good stuff. If you are watching as well and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I think we're just under 20, could be 15 or so away from hitting 5,100. Would really appreciate if we could hit that before the end of the stream. Right, what are we? 14 minutes to go. Chat is still going. Right, here we go. Who to bench, Palmer or Wang? I'd bench Wang there. Let's see if we get any Chelsea news on Twitter here now. So bear with me a sec. See if we get any. No Chelsea move as of now. A lot on Twitter captain and Salah at the moment, which is good to see. Yeah, can't see any Chelsea news as of now, but we've 13 minutes to go. We might get something before. Whom to bench, Palmer or Wang? Definitely bench Wang. Start Palmer. Start Richarlison or Palmer. Start Richarlison or Konsa. I'd bench a Richarlison. Yeah, bench Richarlison out of those. More than mate. I'm 0.7 off Alvarez and I have Mubama. Is there another alternative? Have the same 11 as yours and also 2 free transfers. Can you go Gordon to Bone is what I would say. That so then Dan. I wouldn't wreck your team to get Alvarez in just for this week is what I would say. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Good stuff. Right, Nkunku or Palmer? Palmer, Kieran. I prefer Palmer just because he's on penalties. Any news on Nkunku, whether it's start? Not yet. Don't know if we'll get it before the deadline, but we might get something just before the deadline. We'll see. Thanks, pal. I was thinking a dinger to Bone or Mubama to Alvarez. Michael, yeah, a dinger to Bone is what I would say. Michael, yeah, definitely. Shall I do Foden to Gordon or Alvarez to Wilson or both? Shout out to Ashley there as well, who just became an FPL player tier. Really appreciate that, man, Ashley. That is class. I need to sort out them emojis after that. 2 new members on the channel. First ever member, Sean, Luca and Ashley. Really appreciate that, Ashley. That is great. That is great. I really do appreciate that. Was thinking a dinger to Bone or Mubama to Alvarez. Yeah. Go with Bone in there for sure. Right. Any news if Nkunku will start? Not at the moment yet as well. And then already brought in Foden and have 1 free transfer left. Already brought in Foden and 1 free. They're bringing Alvarez to roll the transfer. Probably would roll, yeah. Don't wreck up your team. Keep in mind Salah and Son are going next week is what I would say. W in the chat for Ashley. W for Sean, Luca and Ashley. There. Really appreciate that, lads. First ever 2 members on the channel. That is class, lads. Appreciate that. Right, Michael, what are you saying? Alvarez, no. What no. Just if you go Mubama to Alvarez, you're wrecking up the structure of your team. And just with Bone, you want Bone next week. Alvarez is fine for this week. He might do well this week, but I wouldn't wreck your team just for this week alone. I wouldn't, because you'll want Haaland next week, Michael. As all. So I think just for the structure, leave it as it is. Yeah. We've just hit 5,090 subs. We're just 10 subs off hitting 5,100 subs. I would really appreciate it if you could, if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Just 10 subs off. It would be great. It would be great if we could hit that before the deadline. Would really appreciate it. Ashley, loving the content. Appreciate that, Ashley. Really do appreciate it. Have to sort out them emojis for the next time. They're meant to be on a translucent background, but they've got a white background. But I'll sort that before the next live. Right, Rory, would you bench Gabriel or Solanke for Gusto? No, play Gabriel, play Solanke, bench Gusto is what I would say. Wouldn't be surprised to see Luton get one, is what I would say. Michael, really appreciate that, sorting out the membership. That's really much appreciated. And I'll sort those emojis out for the next stream. Would you bench Gabriel or we'd said that one. Can Luton keep a clean sheet this week? I don't think so. Have to bench 2 out of Menji, Gordon or Brantwaite. Who is that one? Can Luton keep a clean sheet? I don't think so. Have to bench 2. Brantwaite against Wolves, you probably would play him, and then maybe just Gordon because he's the attacker. But I'll be hoping he blanks. But I play Gordon over the Luton defender for sure. Venus, when did you ask that? Sorry if I missed that. Where is that question? Oh, is Bowen captain too risky? Apologies. That was just before Ashley became a member, so apologies about that. Nothing wrong with Bowen captain. Nothing wrong with it at all. I just think Salah or Alvarez or even Son is a better captaincy than Bowen. Nothing wrong. I'm not going to tear you off doing it, Venus. But there's better captaincies this week, I think. Bowen has been consistent. I'm not going to throw you off doing that at all. But yeah, I would say that. Right, Kieran says he's got some news. So I'm just going to go to Twitter and see if we have anything. While I'm looking at this, just at the Chelsea news, just less than 10 subs off hitting 5,100. So if you could, any chance at all, subscribe to the channel. I would really, really appreciate it. I can't see any Chelsea news as of now, so I don't know where you're getting that, Kieran. William Doyle as well. Good man, William. Another member. Really do appreciate that, William. He's on the player tier as well. This is class. I really do appreciate this. Yeah, if anyone at all who's still watching wants to become a member, there's 3 tiers below. And let us know if you any questions at all, and we'll get the group chats started up then as well. Really do appreciate that, William, as well. 3 new members, first ever 3 members into the team. Absolute legends, lads. Really do appreciate that. Sean Luca did a dinger to Palmer for a -4. Let's hope he keeps the pens. I think he will. You're all right, yeah. I can't see any Chelsea news here, to be honest with you. So I'm not sure if that's reliable there, Kieran, as well. But we'll see. Sell Gordon for Foden or Mbama for Alvarez. Out of those, I'd take the punt on Foden. If you can do Gordon to Bowen, I'd do that just to save you a transfer down the line. 7 minutes to go. Once again, William, thanks a million for that. Ashley, William and Sean Luca, absolute legends, lads. That's what I would say. Start Estepinian in the hope of an attack and return, or go with Anderson for the clean sheet. Probably would go Estepinian. Palace are dodgy enough. It's either nothing or something for it's either clean sheet or nothing for Anderson there. So that's what I would say. Captain Foden, Alvarez or Salah. If I had Alvarez, I probably would captain him, but I'm on Salah then as well. Right then. Really do appreciate that, lads. Final one, Bowen or Salah captain, Michael. I think it has to be Salah. You know, very unlucky against Bournemouth or against Burnley the last week. Yeah, I think it has to be. I think it has to be Salah this week. Is what I would say. Right. Start Gabriel or Walker. Probably Walker. Start the 2 if you can. Is what I would say. Yeah, sell Gordon for Foden or Mbama for Alvarez. Yeah, we said that. Go with Bowen there. Palmer, Sterling, and Nkunku all start. I'm not 100% sure on that, Kieran, so I won't lock that in yet. William, keep up the good work. Great content. Appreciate that, William. That is class, man. I need to sort those emojis out for the next one. As a West Ham fan, I was happy to see him. Oh, bother. But right, just gonna get back to these lads quickly. Alright, good stuff. Michael, good man, Michael as well. Michael has just joined on the player tier as well. Really appreciate that, Michael. 4 new members to the channel as well. That is class. Great start. Absolute class, Michael, as well. Team news and ticks. We'll just see what he said before. If he's saying, don't think he said that, Kieran. It could be a fake page. I think it is, because I follow him on Twitter and Instagram, and he's got nothing up about the Chelsea line. But he could be right as well, but he's got nothing on his page about them starting. So yeah, Michael, fair play, Michael. Really do appreciate that, man. Good stuff. Right. Jeez, I'm not going to go near my Instagram DMs. There's too many on that. But right, I have to make sure everyone on Patreon is looked after. Right, just sending my own team to the Patreon group here. 4 minutes to go. We're good to go then. Welcome to my fellow members. I really appreciate that Michael. Fair play to you, man. Right, good stuff. Back to this. So you must be feeling Alvarez FOMO. I am and I amn't, you know. We'll see how it goes. Could definitely hurt me, but it'll be absolutely massive if he only gets one goal and then Salah pops off then. And Nkunku or Zinchenko to start on the bench. One last comment for the night, Ian. Probably would start the attacker, but I try and get Zinchenko in there at all. Type in your team there quick, Ian, and I'll get back to you quick. But yeah, if you can start the two of them, I would, if you could at all. Good stuff. Right. Michael, once again, really appreciate that, Michael. Very much appreciated. On Nkunku or Zinchenko, start one, bench one. We'll try and start the two, but play the attacker, is what I would say. By the way, to follow up on my earlier question, I've already got Alvarez and Watkins. What other striker should I get? Thinking in Nkunku. Yeah, if you're going for a third striker, go with that. Go with that. Michael, best fantasy football YouTuber. Subscribe, everyone. Appreciate that Michael as well. You're a great supporter of the channel. Very close to 5,100 subs. Would be great to hit that before we end the stream as well. So shout out to the 4 lads who have become members as well. Great support for the channel as well. That is, really do appreciate that. And yeah, it's a great little community we're building here as well. Yeah, first comment on your Twitter already read out earlier when you were rating teams. Right, what are we, 2 minutes? Okay, we mightn't even get to this, so we might miss out on it then as well. Ian, here we go. Right. What are you saying in Nkunku or Zinchenko? You must have made 2 transfers, did you? Right, anyway, I think we're going to run out of time here. Any league news? No, there's nothing this week. Definitely fear Alvarez. I do, but hopefully we do get away with it. If he gets one goal, I'll be happy enough with that, and I'm hoping Salah can get with that. Ian, sorry, wrong one. Ian Johnson. Here we go. -4 at the moment. Yeah, I think you're fine with that. I remember that. Sorry, yeah, I plays in. Yeah, you've already got Saliba cover, so yeah, you're all good with that, man. Would nearly move Zinchenko for a sub over Garnacho, but they won't. It doesn't matter. Yeah, good stuff. Right. Them 2 hours flew, didn't they? Make sure your team is locked in so then as well. Nearly hitting 5,100. So if you can at all, anyone who's still watching and they're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. We're very close, very close. Make sure the team is locked in as well. It is. I'm happy enough with that. Gordon first sub, Areola in goals. Quick last look before we lock in the team. Right, hopefully Palmer starts off in the early kickoff, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. Good stuff. Right, 1 minute to go to the deadline. Make sure everything is locked in. Any other questions, quickly send them in as well. While we're on the chat as well, where are the lads then? Sean, Luca, Ashley, William and Michael. Really appreciate that, lads. First 4 members of the channel. Absolutely class. What a feeling. Change to Alvarez captain William from Salah. Could be a poor decision. Hard enough. Think it'll be a slight differential, was my reasoning. To be honest, I think Salah's a differential this week, to be honest with you. Maybe not. But looking off Twitter, it looks like Alvarez is the pick at the moment, but we'll see. Nothing wrong with captain and Alvarez. As I said, if I had him, I would have captained him, but I'm on Salah for now. Good stuff. Ian, cheers mate, appreciate everything. Already moves Zinchenko first sub in case Nkunku doesn't play. Good luck everyone this game. Good stuff, Ian. Right. And I think that is pretty much the deadline. Hamad as well, all the best, mate. Really do appreciate that as well. One last reminder then as well before we knock off. If anyone does want to become a member of the channel, we've got our first 4 members of the season then as well. So really do appreciate them, lads. Michael, Ashley, William and Sean Luca once again. Absolutely class, lads. We're very, very close to hitting 5,100 if we can at all. If you are still watching this and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. I would really, really appreciate it. Any other questions then as well, doesn't have to be FPL based as well, but send them in if you can at all. I'm just going to make sure everyone is happy in the Patreon group, but yeah, we're all good there. Sean Luca, hopefully we'll be seeing them green arrows. Green content as always this morning. Good luck, bro. Hopefully a green hour. Really appreciate that. Ashley as well. William Doyle as well. All the best to everyone. Appreciate that, lads. Thanks again for that. Top job. Great stream. Best of luck for the game week. Podge Doyle 1990. That's definitely an Irish name, Podge. Good man. Appreciate you for tuning in then as well. Good stuff. Quick match prediction, so I suppose, to see if we can get over the line at all with the subscribers. Chelsea Luton. I think 2-1 Chelsea maybe there. They might get the win there. Aston Villa against Burnley, 2-0 Aston Villa there. Palace against Brentford are going to go 1-1. Man City against Sheffield, 3-0 I think City there. Hopefully it's just 3-0. Palmer for a double today, definitely, yeah. Michael O'Connor, good luck 1-1. Really do appreciate that, Michael, as well. Wolves and Everton, probably 1-1 there. Forest and United, going to hope for a 2-1 win for United. Fulham against Arsenal, 2-0 Arsenal. I want that Arsenal clean sheet. Spurs against Brentford or Bournemouth then tomorrow. Sorry. I think Spurs that win that. Maybe 3-1 Spurs or 3-2. Could be a few goals in that game. And then Liverpool Newcastle, maybe 3-0 3-0 Liverpool there, and then West Ham and Brighton then as well. Appreciate that, Ashley. Come on, lads and girls, get subscribing. What are we? I think we're just off it at the moment as well. I think the viewers are just going to drop off now, so that's no bother. We'll surely hit it after our next video. But we got close to it anyway. Salah hat-trick, Alvarez double Ian. I'd take the Salah hat-trick, as a Salah captainer. I'll definitely take that. One like off 50 as well. If you are still watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below, or hit the like button as well, sorry, to get the 50 likes. Membership will be a solid sound purchase. Get on that as well. Really do appreciate that, Michael, as well. And I see we just hit 50 likes on the stream, so that absolutely flew this morning. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in. Yeah, how far are we off? We're still off it anyway. I can't check on the phone the exact sub count, but we did well anyway. We did well to get close to it. Any other questions, do send them in the chat. And yeah, I'll stay on for another minute or two. Looking at next week's fixtures, we do have a bit of a break anyway. Saturday, January the 13th is the next deadline stream. It's going to be Chelsea and Fulham. Weird enough one there by the looks of it. 82 Paul Mac, great content. I appreciate that, Paul Mac. It's a weird enough game week. It goes from, it's 10-11 days. Game week 21. It's very strange. What's the story with that? 5.08k subs. It's telling me, did I go down? No, I've 5.09. It's telling me here, Ian. Maybe I must be 9 or 10 off. So unless yeah, 5.09 is telling me here. So we must be 10 or 9 or 10 off. So we mightn't hit it this week. So that's all right. Yeah, good to see the midweek games. We'll have to take a -4 to get Haaland now, Michael. We'll see what the story is next week with getting him back, if he is fit or not. But who have they? Newcastle away. Looking at captaincy next week is going to be tough then as well. Salah's gone. Could be Saka at home to Crystal Palace. I captained him last week in that fixture, and or last year in that fixture, and he came away with a haul that week. So United and Spurs as well. Sonny up against a poor United defence. Could be another shout then as well. But not to worry there. We'll worry about that next week. Right, tip off so because the viewers are going down. But yeah, really do appreciate it once again, Michael, Ashley, Sean, Luca, and William. Really do appreciate that, lads, for becoming the first members on the channel as well. It's absolutely class. One more refresh. No, good stuff. That's how, before I log off, that's why I'm lining up. I'll lock that in on Twitter then as well. I'll throw up the tweet and then I'll log off then. But any other questions, do send them in. Palmer captain versus Fulham in the derby and the early kickoff. Early kickoff might be a bit not too bad. I love the look of those midweek fixtures though at the end of January, and then the game weeks are coming thick and fast again. Haaland will probably be captain there, game week 31st of January, game week 22. Yeah, we'll worry about that then at the time. Have a good new. Oh, I forgot to say Happy New Year to everyone. Good man. Thanks for reminding me there. Yeah, we've done a many still watching, but yeah, anyone who's watching, really appreciate the support all season so far, and just want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. But yeah, thanks for reminding me on that, Ashley. I hope you have a great New Year as well, bro. Hopefully big things are coming to the channel next year. Fingers crossed it is. William Doyle, love that brave captain pick. Ian, hope it pays off. Good stuff. Right, I'm going to log off here. So hopefully we do get some of those green arrows next week. So Happy New Year to you, Michael, as well. Really do appreciate that, lads. Right, we'll log off. So hopefully we get some green arrows. Hopefully we'll be close to the top 100k after this week. We'll see. All depends how City perform. But yeah, no, City might be a bit of a risk. I'm fairly content with it at the moment, but I might be thinking differently after 5 o'clock this evening. Right. Best of luck for the week. So everyone, Happy New Year. Yeah, we'll see you in the next video. And yeah, hopefully you get some green arrows, and best of luck for the week.